Howdy ho, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Den of Tools. Today is Monday, January 27th, which means it's time for, say it with me, Deals of the Week! We got a ton of hot deals here for you today, but let's cover some sponsor ones first. Let's jump into it. All right, talking about deals, let's talk about Brunt, because we got one for you today. Now, Brunt, when it comes to boots, they really embody this whole concept of comfort, durability, and value. I mean, right out of the box, They are ready to go. They have practically no break-in period. They have improved cushioning and support with breathable construction. Their signature cushioned footbed. These are what I call a solid medium-duty kind of work boot. You know, they're not the most industrial, but they're definitely not cheap. They're a good value, and that's what I always really like. That's what we talk about a lot of the channel is value. And these aren't just about comfort, though. Brunt uses double and triple stitching here, if you can see it there. They are also slip and oil resistant all the way up to 575 degrees, I want to say. They can be used almost in any environment. You can go straight from work out to dinner. Well, you can't here in Montana, but honestly, let's be honest. That's a good looking boot, right? You look good in that, no matter what you're doing. And you know what? They sent it out to my boys here because the only thing negative I could say about Brunt is they don't make them in the size Sasquatch kind of feet that I have, 15 triple wide. But, you know, both my boys wear them a bunch, whether it's around the shop or, doing various jobs and stuff. And they swear by them. I've heard from lots of people how much they like these. And you know what? Also, don't take my word for it. Brunt offers a free trial. Take them for a test drive, spin around the block, see if they work for you. Plus, Brunt offers free shipping both ways, as long as you're in the U.S. Use my code and get $10 off your first purchase today with a risk-free trial in the link down below. All right, then also we got to talk about my Light Me Cozy Fit open ear headphones here. You know, I love these things. You barely can tell that they're in there. Some people have said, and I'll grant this, some people said that they're not as loud as other ones. And I figured out what's going on is that the ones that go in your ear, which I can't stand stuff going in your ear, are going to naturally be louder. I haven't had a problem with them. I'm not using them in that loud of an environment, or I'm not that deaf yet. What? I mean, my family would say otherwise. But anyway, we got them on sale right now, $40. There is a 5% off coupon plus a 10% off brand promotion. Now, to use these, remember, you got to click the coupon box and you have to click redeem right here, okay? That's going to give you 5% and 10%. It's not going to be 15. It's going to be like 13 and a half because it takes one and does it, and then it does the other one on that and then does it. It doesn't like stack them and then do it from the top. It's math, you know. Anyway, let's keep going. Next one we got to talk about is the Metabo Verde, the high green compressed air duster. That is literally the extent of my Spanish. But that said, this is a nice little air duster. I got to say, I've tried a bunch of these, and a lot of them come across being very plasticky. And this one, it is metal. Ow, that thing it's solid. This one actually is the first one I picked up where I'm like, this thing feels like a legit appliance. And it's got, let me bring this up here. You got all these little nozzles and stuff. They just clip on, clip off. Now I noticed you can use them on the back side, but I don't know why you would want to, because you don't want to reduce the airflow coming in. I would not do that. You'll probably just burn up the motor. But this thing is plenty powerful. I'm not going to use it right now because I don't want to blow out your eardrums for those of you on headphones and stuff. But it's got the long reach kind of one. There you go, long reach. You can see it. It's got the little, whoa. Well, I had it, but I just threw it across the room. Little needle nose. You can see it on the screen here. The little needle nose kind of one. This is the weird thing. It comes with this little brush. That's kind of fancy. It looks like a makeup brush or something. Anyway, I've tried a lot of these air dusters, and I'm no longer using compressed air, buying those little cans and wasting money, or even running my air compressor much anymore. Man, battery-powered stuff is just really killing the air compressor. But anyway, it's on sale right now. It's normally $75. There's a $15 off coupon. I highly recommend them. I have trouble keeping a hold of them when I get them because the family keeps stealing them from me because there's always a use for these things. All right, let's keep going. Next up, we got to talk about the water purifier, the SimPure Y2P BW UV countertop reverse osmosis. It's a water purifier. It sits on your countertop. I don't have water services at my studio, and it sucks. All right. And for those of you who don't know, I've given up caffeine. Yeah, it was a hard thing. I do have some caffeine-free diet soda. I have a couple sodas a day, but I'm really trying to limit, trying to drink more water. And this is allowing me to do that. I can just fill up a jug from home, bring the tap water here, and I don't want to drink straight tap water. I don't know about you. Run it through this sucker, and it's pure, it's clean, it's tasteless, it's water, and that's what it's supposed to be. And it's $269.99. And then we've got some coupon codes down below. You know, we also have the links down there. Go check out the links, and you'll be able to get an additional discount on top of that down there, all right? So let's keep going here. Next up, we got to talk about Crescent. Now, some of these were sent in by viewers. If you want to send some stuff in, here's the rules to send stuff in. But anyway, Crescent 20-piece X10 3/8 drive, 6-point standard SAE and metric tool set. Anyway, 45% off the list, down to $23.48. Then we got to talk about Flex. I got a handful of Flex stuff here for you. This is the Flex multi-tool. And I got to say, of all the multi-tools, I'm usually partial to the DeWalt. I've got a bunch of multi-tools, but I think DeWalt makes one of the best ones. This is the first one I've seen that comes out and really makes me think, maybe this is better than the DeWalt. I like the ergonomics on the DeWalt, but if you're in the Flex 24-volt system, first of all, they're still offering the lifetime warranty, so you can still get that. Remember, lifetime of the tool, 3 replacements on the battery. That's a pretty compelling deal versus 3 years so-so service from DeWalt. You're looking at $140 is list price with $20 off coupon on that. Next up, we got the Flex battery and charger pack here. So you're getting a 3.5 amp stacked lithium. So this isn't like your typical round cells. These are the more compact, flat stacked lithium cells. 160 watt fast charger. Flex makes some of the best chargers on the market. This is 39% off, coming down to $122. Next up, we've got the compact drill driver kit, 1/2 inch, 650 foot-pounds of torque, 2-speed compact, 2.5 amp hour battery, 160 watt charger, all of that for $101.99. I mean, you can get just the battery and the charger for $122. And you get, now granted, this isn't the stacked lithium battery, but I mean, that's a pretty compelling deal right there. That's a nice little drill there. All right, and then we got the Flex. This is their trim router, okay, 1.5 horsepower trim router. Tool only on this one, coming in 24% off, down to $150, $184. Then after that, we got the fan. Yes, I know, it's midwinter. It's freezing cold outside right now. It's so cold. But for some places, summer's not that far off, or at least spring. You got to think about these things because they're not likely to be on sale in the middle of July, folks. So if you're in the Flex line, here you go. Job site tool fan, tool only. All right, and then last with Flex, we've got the portable compact bandsaw, all right? Again, 24 volt. I mean, all these tools, by the way, all the Flex tools are brushless, all right? Now, this is $219, 19% off. This is, again, tool only at this price. All right, then we got the Horsey 3/8 drive impact socket set, 50-piece standard, SAE and metric. Metric is 8 to 22. It's almost no skip. We got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It skips 20, 21, and 22. So there you go. CRV 3/8. It's got the ratchet in there. It's got some extensions. It's got some swivels. It's even got a socket adapter in there. Normally $50, on sale for $45, $44.99, $50, call it, or $45, call it what it is. And there's a $5 off coupon, taking this down to $40. That's a nice set for $40. All right, let's keep going. Then we got the gear wrench set here. Gear wrench, again, 3/8 drive, 6-point standard and deep impact, SAE and metric here. Now, this one's at $54. Now, I'm going to say the Horsey is going to be a step down there from the gear wrench. But the gear wrench is a nice set there, $54. I think it's worth every penny there. Limited time deal, 3% claim. You're going to have to jump on that one. All right, the ZKH impact socket adapter with foam tray here. So you're getting socket adapters for your power tools. You're getting adapters for your different sizes, like you go from 3/8 up to 1/2 inch or half down to 1/4 and all this. Plus you got the swivels and it's in a foam tray. All of that's $36, but there's a 5% off coupon on that. That's a nice adapter set to get. Medea Cube 20-pint dehumidifier. This seems a weird one to throw in here, but if you've got tools that have rusted or starting to get that tinge of rust, it's because you got too much humidity in your shop. This is the answer right here. It's going to pull that humidity out of the air, and spring is around the corner. I kid you not. I know February is right here, then it's especially those of you down south. You got to start thinking about how to manage the humidity in your shop to keep your tools from rusting. This is the answer. $169.99. That's lowest price in 30 days, 11% off a list. All right, let's keep going. We got the Fluke 323 clamp meter here. If you haven't used a clamp meter or learned how to use one, you're missing out. That's going to get you some really solid information you need to go about the inrush and that sort of stuff. 2-year warranty on this, soft carrying case included. It's $108.28, 45% off a list. All right, this might be deal of the day, okay? Fantic, we know about Fantic. They make some solid tools, great stuff, battery power kind of stuff. All right, we've seen this level line, was a 2-level line laser before. It's normally, was it $50? There is a 30% off coupon. Let me pull it up here. 30% off coupon, and then there is a 10% coupon on top of that. All right, so you click on that one, and then a brand promotion. All right, I tried this. I was able to get them to stack. Now, let me know down in the comments if you can't, but I was able to get them to stack, and that is, for a laser level like this, that's like half price. All right, that is dirt cheap. All right, let's keep going here. This one, all right, this is a weird one for me. It doesn't seem like a tool. All right, I totally get it. But now imagine you got one of those wood workbenches across the wall, and you don't have a space, you don't put up hanging lights and stuff. What about a row of these things? All right, when they came out, these kind of fancy, schmancy, techie kind of lights, they were like $100, $150. This thing is $21 with a 10% off coupon. Now imagine a whole row down your workbench. Rather than hanging lights, you can light up individual areas, and it can be a lot more specific. It's got a gooseneck on it, so you can pull it right down into where you need to see it. 10-watt USB adapter desk lamp. Clamps right on your desk or workbench there. Study college, dorm room essentials, yada, yada, yada. It's $21 with a 10% off coupon. That's going to knock another $210 off of that. Anyway. Under cabinet lighting, we've talked about these. I absolutely love these things. Here's a 2-pack coming in here. $15.98, $16, and 41% off a list there. It's got the motion sensitivity. It's USB rechargeable, or you can just leave it plugged into USB. If you want more, how about this? We got the Easy Valo 5-pack here for $40 with remote control. So if you really want to step up your game, you can go with the Easy Value one there at $40. Now, we got Craftsman here. Now, this is just the basic brush line, but if you've been looking to get into the Craftsman, it's, okay, I'll be honest, I feel it's it underperforms, all right? That's my feeling on it. I can be a little biased because I get to work with a lot of high-end tools and stuff like that. So maybe I'm biased. If you're on a budget and stuff like that, $100 getting you into a name brand tool line with good batteries and whatnot behind it. And they've been really expanding the line. They've been really growing the line. I like to see this about Craftsman. And for $100, maybe not a bad call. Let me know what you think down below. All right, then we got to talk about this. The matching to the Craftsman, you got to get your tool storage here. Get it up off the workbench, on the wall, out of the way. It's even got the charging setup ready to go with the power strip included. Normally $60 or $70, on sale for $52.49. And there's a 20% off coupon. Remember, you got to come in here and you have to click the coupon. Amazon's not going to click that coupon for you. All right, again, buy it for life. Tools, I've talked about these ever so often. This is the tool that's going to outlast you and probably outlast your kids. This is the Bosch D-handle jigsaw. It just works, and it's going to keep working for as long as you use it. It's got replaceable brushes. It's easy to maintain. It's just going to last. It's going to be there. It's going to fade. It's going to be a weird kind of color blue over the years, and you're going to love it. It's just going to be like one of those daily driver kind of things. You plug it in, never have to worry about if the battery's charged. $114. That's 36% off a list on that one. Then the Sun, I don't know how to pronounce those names. My tongue doesn't work like that. A magnetic screwdriver set. I've talked about this before. I think this is probably the go-to budget tool set on Amazon. It comes with the case, comes with a magnetizer, demagnetizer. You even got the bit driver with a bunch of bits on it. You got some stubbies in there. You got some precision screwdrivers. It's a one and done, great solution for the budget DIYer there. All right, then we've got the drywall sander. Again, do not ask me to do drywall. I hate with a passion drywall. I was abused by drywall when I was in my early 20s, and I never want to do it again. But for those of you who do, and you've been asking about drywall sanders, here's an option here for you. It's by the My Tool store. It's normally $200, on sale for $130, and there's a $20 off coupon on it. Honestly, it looks like a pretty decent tool. I want nothing to do with it, but you all have fun with that. All right, Tool Ant, though, I will have something to do with this because this is my go-to, my just perfect choice for the budget tap and die set. Now you're looking at this thing going, it's only $200. Yeah, it's on sale for $142.49, but how do you call this budget? Well, brother, there's cheap tap and die sets, and then there's expensive tap and die sets, and there's nothing in the middle. It just the way it is. If you're gonna do like really good tap and die, you're gonna buy all your dies and stuff separately, or taps separately. But this is nice. It's a ratcheting system, very similar to the one that Gear Wrench came out. Comes in this great case. Full disclosure, Tool Ant did send this to me about a year or so ago. It's really gotten me out of some jams. I gotta say that, I mean, I don't do a lot of tap and die all the time, which is why I suggest, a budget system like this. And yes, this does, to me, fall into a budget system when it comes to tap and die. You can get cheaper ones from Harbor Freight, and I've got those too, but I've never touched them once I got this. Anyway, $142.49 on that one. All right, next up, we got the Metabo HPT brushless drill driver, full kit, with charger, with bag, for $79. That is a professional grade brushless tool there with the full kit for $79. Do I need to say it again? Professional grade, full kit, $79. Normally $150. That's 47% off a list. Also, lifetime warranty on the tool. Now, their version of lifetime warranty is as long as the tool's being made. If it's within the manufacturer's lifetime, it's under warranty. And they don't change a lot over there at Metabo HPT, aka the old Hitachi. This is a fantastic tool. We once rated this the best drill of the year, and I still think it's a contender. All right, then we got over here at DeWalt, we got the black and yellow. This is the mid-tier, all right? Goldilocks zone. Not the full XR, but not the base brushed either. So you're getting the impact driver here, you're getting the drill driver, you're getting the 2 batteries, the charger in the bag. Is it top tier stuff? No. But it's for the DIYer, this is a great setup. It's $134. That's down 41% from $229. All right, then let's keep going. We got the Craftsman VersaStack. Again, I know I keep talking about the VersaStack and the T-Stack system from DeWalt. They're interchangeable. Now, DeWalt, I think they've discontinued the T-Stack system, but you can still buy it tons of places. There's going to be stock in there for years, and VersaStack doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And they're the exact same thing. They all interlock and everything else. This is a $100 tool set that's built in to plug right into your stack system. For the DIYer, I don't know why you wouldn't want to consider this one at $100. All right, then we got the Dremel. This is the guys, they developed the rotary tool. They're the one who started the trend. So rotary tools, if you're talking about it, you got to talk about Dremel. 32% off. This is the Dremel 4300. All right, it has the LED light built in, has all the attachments and everything. Great for, woodworking and engraving and cutting, grinding. I just had to take off my front doorknob with a Dremel because it froze. You couldn't get out of the house. And for some reason, one of the bolts wouldn't come out. And the first one came out super easy. The second one, I had to go in there with a Dremel and take the head off it so I could pull the whole thing off. And you know what? It did the job just fine. So $85 on that, 32% off. This is a buy it for life kind of tool. All right, this is the Bosch 100-foot blazer. Isn't that what is that TV show with it? Anyway, distance measure includes 2 AA, but comes with the batteries. It's a laser tape measure is what it is. And it's $35.44 on sale. All right, this one, Easy Red. All right, if you saw the video I did with the tool cart from Hypertough, I opened up one of the drawers and there was a wrench holder. And I've had a ton of people going, tell me about that wrench holder. Now that was from Easy Red. And it's not on sale right now, but I'm going to do a video coming up later this week that's going to compare that to a bunch of other magnetic wrench holders for carts, all right? So stay tuned for that. But that's it. Easy Red's got some really cool stuff, and I haven't talked about them enough. So here's the Easy Red 3/8 magnetic flexible socket holder, okay? Normally $35. It's on sale for $26.50 there. And you can see there, it flexes. It's a flexible socket rail. and it will stick. Look, I mean, if you need to do that, I guess you could. That's some nice Photoshop in there. You couldn't actually just go in there and do that. But look at that. That's kind of a nifty little setup there. And I got to tell you, the build quality on it, it was surprisingly good. I was really surprised at how good this is. I don't have a problem recommending these. The other one is, check this out. This is a magnetic paint can holder. All right, so they don't have a good picture of it, but so was it built-in lid holder, 2 magnetic mounts, scratch resistant. It just sticks on and it can stick on curved surfaces as well, and it will hold your paint cans. I guess that's cool. You can use it on the outside of a car, and it doesn't have to be paint, any kind of spray-on can like that. $22.99 for a 3-pack of these. All right, and then this is interesting. How about that? I've never even seen a setup like this before. 3/8 ratchet holder, holds 4 ratchets. It comes with 2 of the stabilizers, so I guess 2 short and 2 long ratchets. Magnetically holds 4 ratchets, 2 handles, bumpers included. Or I guess you can stack them together. You can do 2 per each one. $38, it's 5% off. They're making some interesting stuff. Like, I've never seen this before. I've seen stuff like that, but these other 2, I've never seen anything like that. All right, let's talk about some ratchets though. SK, made in the USA. I hear a lot of you going, I'm never gonna buy any of that Chinese stuff. And I'm like, well, it was made in Taiwan. And you're like, well, I don't care, it's in Taiwan. Fine, buy these. All right, SK, made in the USA, old school teardrop style ratchets, great ratchets there. Coming in 1/4 inch, 3/8, 1/2 inch drive, 3-piece LP90, $206.37 with a 10% off coupon. All right, then we got the gear wrench. These are going to be your made in Taiwan probably. I don't know, they might be made in China. This is your 90 tooth, basically the same thing just from gear wrench. You can get 2 of them for $40. All right, next up we got the gear wrench diagnostic Bluetooth scanner here, OBD2. So this is not the same as the one we showed last week. That was the bi-directional. This was its cheaper cousin. This is just like for the folks who just need basic diagnostics, just want to know what's going on in the car, maybe clear a code, stuff like that. This is the one you want to get. Connects right up to your phone, gives you all the information most people are going to need. Comes with lifetime updates, all of that. And it does it all for, was it 12% off the list, taking it down to $61.59. All right, then speaking of gear wrench, how about this? This is the bolt biter. This is your get me out of jail free kind of stuff. I've screwed up. This bolt is completely screwed up. I need to get this thing off. This is what's going to do it. It's going to get in there with its teeth, and it's going to get that bolt off. Comes in a 1/4 inch, 3/8 drive extractors here. You're looking, and they're impact rated, so you can put these right on your impact and use them. $106.55. That's 41% off a list. All right, then next up, Megador from Vessel. This is like the quintessential go-to set here. Again, I'm a huge fan of Vessel. We've talked about them for some time here. Look, it's even got the good knurling on it here, right there. Look at that, all right? So it's got the JIS, so it bites into the screws. It's not gonna let go. It's not gonna strip screws like a Phillips will. It comes with a foam tray ready to go right in your toolbox. 10% off a list, taking it down to $61.47. All right, then we got Nebo. Now, we've talked about a lot of jump starters, and I talked to Nebo, and I've met them at a couple trade shows. They make some great stuff, but all I've seen from them is flashlights and some other little power accessories. I was intrigued when I saw this. There's not a ton of reviews on it, but based on the quality that I've seen from Nebo, and the reviews, there's no fish hook on it. You're looking at 1,500 amp jump starter, also battery bank, with the Nebo design and durability and everything. I think that's got to be a pretty good quality piece of equipment. On top of it, we get a 30% off coupon. That's going to knock it down to about $70. I think someone should take a flyer on this one and let me know what you think about it, because as I said, everything I've played around with from Nebo seems to be really top quality. The people I've talked to at the booth seem to really know what they're talking about. Seems like a decent company. All right, next we got the Astro AI tire inflator. Now this is the cheap, plasticky, budget kind of version. It doesn't have a battery in it. It just has a super long extension cord there on the cigarette lighter. I'm sorry, I can't call them cigarette lighters. They're power ports now because nobody has cigarettes anymore, which is fine. I'm not a big fan of cigarettes, all right? So that said, a power port adapter. It'll reach any corner of your car. You don't have to worry about whether it's charged or anything. This one's normally $40.49. It's on sale right now, 33% off, down to $27.19. Sub $30. It's a nice little inflator, and you'll be happy that you have this. Now, if you want something with a battery in it, we have the Ettenwolf now, which of course makes me think Steppenwolf, and then I get the song stuck in my head. Anyway, it's the Vortex S6 with the nearly 20,000 milliamp hour battery there. This will do everything from sports equipment to bike tires up to car tires and even truck tires. This is a really nice piece of equipment coming in here, 38% off, down to just under $100, and it's the lowest price in 30 days on that. Then we got the DeWalt. Now this is the bring your own battery version. Now this does more than just tire inflators. So on one side it's low volume, high pressure. On the other side, it's low pressure, high volume. All right, so you can inflate like inflatable mattresses and pool toys and stuff like that, things you're going to go to the beach with. Whereas the other side is like the high pressure for doing tires and sports equipment and whatnot. So, but it will do them both. You just got to bring your own battery. It's on sale right now for $99, 34% off a list. Then we got there the Immolive. Now, we've talked about this company before, been pretty happy with it. This is the mini chainsaw. It has its own built-in oil reservoir, so you don't have to worry about dripping stuff there on the tool. I will say this. I use vegetable oil on my chainsaws. I've given up on bar oil. It's too expensive. Vegetable oil is a little bit thinner. You have to use a little bit more, but the cost difference is just astronomical, and it smells like you're making pancakes. So anyway, comes 6-inch mini chainsaw, normally $110, on sale for $90, and there's a $20 off coupon that's taken down to $70. You're gonna get the 2 batteries, 2 chains, and the case there, all of that with some safety glasses, all of that for $70. All right, next up, we got the Fiskars Hookaroon. This is, if you don't know what this is, when you're working with firewood and stuff like this is for jacking into the end of a log or grabbing the side of the log and rolling it and moving it, and just makes moving logs around easier. Now, if you're not dealing with your own firewood and stuff like that, this is not something you're going to need unless you're trying to write some sort of horror novel and you need a unique killer's weapon. Excuse me. Anyway, it's on sale. It's kind of a specialty item, but for those of you who know what this is, you know whether you're going to need it or not. Lowest price of 30 days coming in at $41.90. All right, then we got a precision precision screwdriver set here. It has Torx T5, T6. You got all the little bits in there. You've got some tweezers and some dusters, and also the little things you're going to need to pry electronics open, even the thing to get your SIM card out, all in a nice little case. And all of that for $8.49. And it's been sold 33,000 times. So a few people have bought it. There's no fish hook on it, so it must be okay for the price. I mean, for under $9, it's hard to go wrong. All right, then we got, speaking of under $10, the DeWalt drill bit set. I just grabbed another one of these. I was using it with putting the decking on the Harbor Freight trailer. Pro tip. Have someone stand on the decking when you're driving those screws, because otherwise it wants to lift all the way up. It's not the most fun anyway, but the bits worked great. Anyway, sub $10, that's a must-have there. All right, and then we got the Works. This is the scissors kind of replacer kind of thing. This thing works for cutting open plastic bubble wrap, not bubble wrap, but I was looking around to see if I have any. That super annoying plastic mold stuff they put over things that you're just gonna cut yourself trying to open. This would go right through it. It's good for cutting carpeting, tile, cardboard, any kind of flat kind of stuff. It'll zip right through it. And it's on sale right now, 33% off, taking it sub $30. How about this? We got a 2-pack here of the WGGE? I always think wedge. 8-inch wire stripper. So you got 2 strippers. You got the quick stripper and the traditional stripper over there. They're 2 good tools that work together. Coming in for $20.59 on both of them. All right, then we got over at Harbor Freight. I talked about this, and we said we didn't know. I didn't have it confirmed. I got it from multiple sources, so I was pretty sure on it. It's here, 5 days. If you don't know what's always going on, I did a video last week. Go watch it, all right? And it's going to cover all the deals that are coming up. Today's deal, 30% off Quinn. Now, this is Quinn pliers, wrenches, and screwdrivers. It's not going to be the wrench sets. It's not going to be the torque wrenches. It's just the basic hand tools, but 30% off is still 30% off. How about 35% off on all the Hercules corded grinders, polishers, and sanders? That's huge. And 25% off the Bauer modular storage. Now, I've been kind of iffy on the modular storage because I think it's kind of pricey and stuff like that. But at 25% off, I'll tell you what, those milk crate ones, I'd buy a bunch of those just for storage on my shelves and whatnot. That'd be a great setup. All right, and then you can see for tomorrow, we're looking at 35% off of Zurich, 20% off Icon, and 40% off of circular diamond and cut off saw blades. All right, and then we got days 3, 4, and 5. You're gonna check the video for the rest of that. All right, and then over at Walmart, we got a few deals over there. We got the muscle rack here, 77 inches wide, 24 inches deep, 72 inches high. That's a lot of storage there, okay? Now, it only comes with 3 shelves, so you're gonna be storing bigger stuff on it, but $135. $135, that's a lot of storage for that price. Nice big, and it's got the wire rack on the base, so it's, you know, this thing is good and sturdy. All right, then we got the Skil 40-volt brushless single-stage snowblower. Yes, winter's not over, but we're getting right up to the whole, what I consider the dark heart of winter, which is the first week of February. After that, we're going to be on the way out, which means this is going to be the time for snowblower sales, all right? They've stocked up. Anything that didn't sell by now, they're trying to blow out, pun intended. And you're looking at the Skil 40-volt here on sale for $198, down from $329. That is a ridiculous price. You're saving $131. You get and this is a full kit, all right? This is not tool only. You're getting the charger, you're getting the battery, everything else. Now, if you're getting 5 feet of snow, this is not going to be the tool for you, okay? But for those of you who are getting light snow, you know, up to a foot, these 40-volt snowblowers can really move it, and they're actually pretty decent to use, and they're light. You can hang them on the wall when you're not using them. Take it down, throw the battery, and it just works. All right. For those of you, and people like, I'll just get my snow shovel out. Look up heart attack rates, brother. It's just astronomical how much it goes up when it starts to snow. It's ridiculous. And then we've got the electric snow shovel, which I did the Ego version of this. This is the Skil 40-volt version with a 12-inch power head on it, 4 amp hour battery and charger on this. $148. You're saving $51. Again, full kit on this. All right, we got a couple Hart bundles here for you. This is going to get you, 2 of the 4 amp hour batteries, a 2 amp hour battery, and a charger for $129. Then we've got this with the dual charger. Comes with 2 4 amp hour, so you're getting the 2 4 amp hour battery packs and the dual charger and the regular charger for $129. Then we got the basic starter kit that gets you the drill driver, the impact, the recip, and a flashlight, and the charger there, and 2 batteries, and a bag for $178. Then for you, those of you looking for some of the hyper tough 12-volt stuff, we got the impact full kit here coming in for under $30. Is it the most powerful thing out there? No, but it's a great little lightweight kind of 12-volt impact driver. And then we got the cutoff wheel or cutoff tool here. Again, 12-volt, full kit, comes with the battery and everything else for $44.88. All right, and then we're going to jump over to Lowe's. This might be one of the biggest deals here. I got to tell you, I am a hardcore convert when it comes to the shop vacs, wet dry vacs. The DeWalt Stealth Sonic. It is music to your ears. It is so much quieter. I can run this thing, and I'll be honest, I still wince when I go because I know how loud a wet dry vac is going to be. See, I still want to call it a shop vac. And I know how loud it's going to be. And then I turn this thing on, and it's just like, oh, that isn't terrible at all. They've got a good return policy. Go to Lowe's, buy one. You can even do that. You can even order and have like swing by, and you just pick it up and go. So you don't have to fuss with the whole store. All right. It is that good. This is the kind of thing that I talk about tools like this. There's this array of tools that we talk about where I'm like, brother, you gotta try it. And people do, and I get emails all the time. I get emails about the lifting cart. I get emails about the Stealth Sonic. What's the other one I get emails about all the time? I'm just like, once you try it, you can't go back. All right. $89. I mean, and I paid like double that price for mine. All right, let's keep going here. Next up, we've got the Kobalt. We got a few Kobalt items here. Check this out. This is a brushless 24 volt, and this isn't just the Kobalt, it's the Kobalt XTR. This is their step up professional grade. For $100, you're getting the full kit. You got the battery, the charger, and the tool. All of that for $99. That's insane. Then we got the Kobalt XTR impact driver. Again, $99, full kit. That is for 200 bucks, you can get 2 chargers, 2 batteries, both those tools. Those are top tier professional type tools with a 5-year warranty, battery charger and hard case. That's a great price on those. All right, then we got the grinder here. It's not XTR, it's a decent little grinder. It is brushless, 24 volt, tool only, it's $99. Then we got, check it out, the 24 volt variable brushless 3/8 right angle impact. This isn't a right angle, just a right angle ratchet. It's an impact right angle at $99, tool only. All right, then we're over at Menards, and this got sent in, and Schumacher. Now, for those older folks, if you got gray in your beard, you know who Schumacher is. For those younger guys who don't know, he was a race car driver back in the day, just one of the best. And he's licensed his name out, and good for him. He's making good money. I have not seen much with Schumacher's name on it that I'm excited about. So take this with a grain of salt. It is a jump starter, 800 amp jump starter. You could really jump start probably any lawnmower that you want. $29.99 on this. Again, for 30 bucks, that's on you, all right? Then we've got the Armor Tool Pocket Hole Jig coming in at $40 after $10 sale price. We've got the Homestyle Oak Desk for $20. The surface on it might be worth $20 alone. You can build it into something else. Those tables, the legs look a little spindly. Who knows? All right, now we're over at Baumgars. If you don't know what Baumgars is, it's like Tractor Supply. It's a regional kind of tractor and what do they call it? Home and ranch store. Farm and ranch is what they call them. This is, you're getting the XR. This is the top of the line combo kit. You're getting the hammer drill, the impact driver, both in the XR with 2 5 amp hour batteries. You know how dear those 5 amp hour batteries are. A really good charger there, and the DeWalt bag, which is junk. Anyway, and it's coming in for $300, all right? That's $100 off the normal sale price. All right, then we're over at Woot, and we got to talk about this. Now, Woot has a huge sale on all the Wera and Knipex stuff I like to talk about here, all right? But check it out, because the sale prices on it, some of them are not great, okay? Like this Crescent tool, that's like the normal sale price there for $100. Anyway, just beware, do a little research before you pull the trigger on it, because some of them are an okay sale price. Some of them just aren't really a sale price, and Woot can take a little bit longer to ship stuff than Amazon. But anyway, I just want to put that out there. There's a lot of stuff on sale. Go and check it out, okay? Let's keep going here. Over at Home Depot, speaking of right angle impact wrenches, we've got the Milwaukee Fuel 12 volt here. It's coming in at $200, but it's free gift with purchase, and you get a 2.5 amp hour battery on top of it. That's a $79 value. Don't know if it's hackable. That's on you to figure out. We got the DeWalt space heater. This is a deal of the day. It's going away at midnight. All right, $175. That's 19% off. Remember, use it in a well-ventilated area. Then we got a bunch of Husky stuff here. Husky 3 pry bar set, 3-piece pry bar. I can say it. $24.97 on that. We got the drive accessory kit. You're getting all the extensions, the adapters, the swivels for $24.97. That's 42% off. Then we got the torque wrench, 20 to 100 foot-pounds. So this is going to be your lower torque settings. It's 41% off, down to $50. And then we got the mechanics tool, 209 piece in the EVA foam for $149. That's 40% off. All right, then we got to talk about power stations here, okay? We got a power station, and I got a generator here for you. This is the new EcoFlow River 3 Plus. Now this thing, I've got this in the shop. We're doing some tests on it. I'm going to have a video out here probably next week or so. This is very similar to the Segway one that I did, where it can have a battery plug into the bottom, except you can't plug in multiple batteries, but there's no reason you can't take multiple batteries with you, and then one dies, you can plug the other one in. I don't know why you'd need to plug them all in. That was one of my issues I had with the Segway. It's a great little unit, and it's $209, and it's expandable. We're going to have a video about it. It's not going to be running your whole house or kind of stuff, but it can run your CPAP. I know, I used it to run my CPAP last night. Did just fine. Anyway, I'll have a whole video coming out on this. $209 on that. Now, if you need all the power, how about this? This is the over on Acme. It's the Champion Tri-Fuel. It'll run on gas, propane, and wood. No, natural gas is the other one. So you're looking at 9,000 watt open inverter. So this is an inverter generator. It's going to get you that smooth, clean, pure sine wave kind of power. It's just not fully enclosed, so you're not going to get all the quietness out of it. $1,400 is basically what you're looking at, 12% off a list on that one. Anyway, that's all the deals we got for you today. Don't forget, everything's linked down below in the video description. You know where to find it. If you got any questions or comments, put it down there. I try to read all of them, at least for the first day or two, and try to answer anyone I can. That's all I got for you today. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.